This is Hitler's last hour before he died. After eating the last lunch of his life, he thanked the cook, then he shook hands with his aides and said goodbye. Then he took his wife, Eva, who had just gotten married, into the decorated bedroom. Hitler chose to kill himself by swallowing a gun. Eva chose to take the poison. After a gunshot, Hitler, the Nazi Führer. Hitler's life ended on a high note. After the incident, the bodies of the two men were carried out of the Chancellery bunker. The bodies of the two men were carried out of the Chancellery bunker by the guards. A large pit had already been dug in the backyard. In the presence of the new German Chancellor Goebbels, Mr. and Mrs. Hitler's bodies were placed in it. Then 2 vats full of gasoline were poured in, and set fire to them and burned them. As the flames burned, the Chancellor led the way by raising his hands, and gave Hitler the Nazi salute for the last time. After all this, the new government, headed by Goebbels, began to reach out to the Soviets to stop the war, but they refused. The Soviets demanded only one thing, that the Germans surrendered immediately. Goebbels understood. Once surrendered, Goebbels knew that if he surrendered, he could not imagine what would happen to him and his family. After a short period of agonizing, he and his wife decided to lead their family to follow Hitler into the sunset, and so ended a violent struggle for power.